Something happened to me today in Starbucks, and something happened to me today in McDonald's, and something happened to me yesterday whilst driving. While driving, I forgot where I was driving, and they all have to do with God. They're all completely 100% God, 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 God. But it's wild because in the middle of that, there was a little bit of racism on my part. It was a bit of, because I had a little, okay, it was no racism. I for two reasons. One reason is because I love all people, because God's people. I love all people, so I can't do that racist BS. And two is because I'm black. Everybody knows that black people cannot be racist. Everyone knows that. At least the black community and woke white people, woke liberals know that. But something happened to me, man, and I want to tell y'all about it because it was a blessing, and it could potentially change my life. I'm trying to figure out the way to tell y'all without getting emotional, because this really is something that. All right. So yesterday I was driving, and I'm always driving listening to a book. It's called Unscripted. And when I'm listening to Unscripted, I'm actually on chapter 48 now. But yesterday, while I was driving, I was on chapter 47. And the reason why I'm still on chapter 47 is because I kept listening to the same part over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But that was late. But bring it back earlier that day, I received a phone call from one of my good friends from growing up in DC. And he's a pastor now. If anyone from that neighborhood would grow up to become a pastor, you would not think it would be him. No. Nope. I'm not going to tell y'all his story, but I will tell y'all that I'm thankful to God that he is doing some amazing things in my friend Mo. So he calls me and he says he has not forgotten about what God told him. And God told him that one day I will be a co-pastor with him in a church. I will be a co-pastor with him in a church. I said, man, I forgot what I said exactly. I'm not even going to, because I'm talking about God, so I ain't going to bring no colorful lying in here to make it seem more entertaining. I honestly don't remember exactly what I said, but I said something along the lines of you wild and man, you keep saying that. And he said, yeah, God told me that, and God don't lie to me. God don't lie to me. When he tell me something, he does exactly what he says he's going to do. But he said, the reason why I'm calling you, and he asked about the family and everything, but he said, the reason why I'm calling you is because I know a young man who is in the hospital right now. Well, actually in hospice right now. And he said he wanted me to send prayers to him. And he said, I will be in your debt if you can do this for me. He said, and I said, well, why me? You know what I mean? I asked him, why me? Why out of everyone that you could have pray for someone? Because he and I haven't spoken in a long time. But I was like, why me? And he explained why. You know what I mean? He just simply said, because you are the person to do this. God told me that you're the person to pray for him. So if you can do this, that'd be awesome. So a lot of how transpired last night. I was driving. I went to my nephew's basketball game. He plays in college. He did very well, but the team lost. It's a tight game, but it was a good game actually. And he did do well. And I was listening to a book called Unscripted. And ironically, the chapter numbers 47 is called The Fuck You. I know, I'm talking about God and I'm cussing at the same time, but that's what it's called. I'll show you. Let me go ahead and pull this up just so you can see. It's called Welcome to FU. It's right here. Unscripted. Welcome to Fuck You is what it's called. So reason why I brought that up is because at minute 417, at minute 417, it describes exactly what type of business person I am. Right? And it was so convicting. It kind of hurt me. It was like the people who burn themselves with lighters and do little things and cut their skin and stuff. I don't know why they do that to themselves. I don't know why I have no clue why they do that to themselves. But I have absolutely no clue why I like to be convicted. Like when I hear a truth about me, I like to be convicted because that if there's some course correction that needs to happen, then I need to make some necessary steps. And if I'm convicted, I know that I'm wrong for something, or I'm thinking wrong, I'm feeling wrong, or I'm moving in the wrong direction. If I'm convicted by something, that's just how I believe. How you know what I mean? So when I hear something and it's contrary to what I think and believe, and I'm like, whoa, that was a dart. That was a dart, and this is gonna make me better once I correct this. So I listened to it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again and over again and over again. And so I gained a lot from it. It told me that I just need to start executing more. I'm not even going to dive into all that because I'm trying to get to the Starbucks. So it says I need to execute. I need to, go harder for what I want. I need to stop giving up on my ideas. And, because I'm full of ideas, I'm like always, but I never not never, because there's been times where I followed through with my ideas and they were extremely successful or lucrative. I was able to gain some great things from it, or gain friendships and gain partnerships. And so some things I've seen through, and I have seen and am seeing some good returns from it. But anyway, for the most part, I come up with the idea and I move. I just keep going all over the place. Someone mentioned ADHD. I think it might have something to do with that. I have not had anybody confirm that I have ADHD. I actually went to the doctor asking if I can see a psychologist or someone for my mental health, and the lady doctor, nice looking older lady doctor, laughed at me. And she says, "You don't need to see anybody. You're good. You're fine." And I said, "But look at some of my Facebook posts, because sometimes I write things that are just weird as hell and disrespectful and probably come off as homophobic things that I say, xenophobic things that I say. Some things might come off as racist. Some things might come off as transphobic. Some things might come off as, hating certain groups." And I know you're like, if you mention all that, then you might be a bad person. Well, we all have our flaws. And if you think you're one of the perfect ones, then you're not. Newsflash. But anyway, so I realized while listening to that part of the book on chapter 47, 417, it mentioned the type of business person I am. And that's been boggling my mind for a while now, because I've been trying to get out of a rut, and I've been trying to move on to the new side of my business now. And I'm not going to talk about that, but yeah, I'm trying to move more into that. So I go to get my wife something to eat. I go to McDonald's. She wanted a steak bagel for some reason. So I went there. While in line, I said, God always answers my prayers. God always come through. God never, never let me down. He never let me down. I just started saying that in the drive-thru of McDonald's. And then I get to the, I pay for my stuff. I go around to the window to get my food. And then I realize something. I'm like, do I have to learn Spanish now to come to McDonald's? Because they was in there talking Spanish at the window, and I didn't understand a damn thing that they were saying. And it was all because the young lady didn't know exactly what I ordered, and she wanted me to help her out with my order. I'm like, you work there, you know what I mean? But it all worked out. But I was listening. I'm like, I'm at a daggone McDonald's, and I don't understand what they saying. But anyway, so my daughter wanted Starbucks though, so I got that. So I'm driving, and before I drive, I ordered the Starbucks from my phone, and I went to Starbucks. Go in there, get my daughter something. get her drink and my wife's drink, but I noticed that the breakfast sandwich was not up there. So I tell a young guy, I said, the breakfast sandwich isn't up here. He said, "Oh, okay. Can I see your printout for, because I don't see a breakfast sandwich." So I looked on there, and it turns out I never ordered a daggone breakfast sandwich. And so I went ahead and ordered one there, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, man. I apologize. I thought I went and ordered it." So I went to stand in line. I'm standing behind this young lady. Her young lady name is Stephanie. I know that now, but I didn't before. Young lady was standing there, black lady. She was standing there ordering her food. Ordering her food and her drink, and she was taking a while, and I was just standing there like, yo, she is taking forever, man. I don't like standing behind people at Starbucks who's always adding all these different names and things and styles and all that other stuff. I don't like it. That's why I usually order from my phone. But I had to this time because I thought I ordered the sandwich that I didn't order. So now I got to order and wait. So she's ordering her stuff. She finally done. Now I go up there to the register, and a young lady, little cutie pie young lady, says, "Name for your order," and I gave her my name, and I ordered my stuff, ordered the sandwich, and for my daughter, and then I went and got my wallet out of my pocket, my EKSTER wallet, that I used to promote all the time. You push the button and they pop up. That's neither here nor there. So I pull out my wallet, and I'm about to pay for it. And then she says, "That lady right there already paid for it." I said, "Really?" I said, "Thank you so much." And she was just like, "No, it's fine. It's okay." She went to sit down in a table that's right by my drinks, and I'm still waiting for my sandwich. I was like, "Thank you so much." So I walked over there. I was like, "That was really nice of you." She's sitting down at this point, and my drinks are up there. I'm standing up. And I said, "That was really nice of you." She said, "No problem at all." She said, "I do real estate in the area, and my name is Stephanie." She gave me her business card. I got her business card right here. Got her business card right here. So she gave me her business card, and I was like, "That is so dope, man." I said, "And you out here getting it with business." So we started talking about business. We started talking about what she does and how smooth her approach is for getting clients. Think about that, how smooth her approach is. She didn't approach me and say, "Hey, you looking for a house or anything like that?" No, she said, "You know what? I'm going to take care of his bill. More than likely, he's going to thank me. It's going to start a conversation." I was like, that's the smoothest thing ever. I was just thinking that, never said it, but it is smooth. All right, so I'm talking to her, and turns out she is new at doing real estate, like, because she just finally finished what she started in May of 2021. She started this real estate journey in May of 2021, and then somewhere it got difficult for her, and she stopped trying as hard as she was before, and she never got her license until May of 2022, where she started diving back in, taking more time to study and all those other things. I said, "Man, that dedication really paid off. You're doing your thing now. Congratulations." And she says, she said, "Yeah, but I'm really applying some pressure." She said, "Because I realized that, nothing's going to happen unless I put my foot on the gas and execute." And that's what that book, Welcome to FU, Welcome to FU, chapter 47 at minute 417, was talking about. It says, you are the type of content creator who you're an idea guy. You have all it takes to be a great business person or to be successful, but you lack one thing, and that's execution. You lack execution, because soon as something gets tough, or you don't understand something, or there's a little extra work that you didn't think was going to be there, you want some secrets so you can skip the line. You know what I mean? You want some keys just so you can skip the line. You want to buy these expensive courses so you can skip the line. Ironically, you read a lot of books so that you can skip the line, but you just don't execute on your ideas. And this lady is here telling me, the lady who purchased my food that started a conversation about business, is now telling me that she is doing what she's doing because of where she is right now in life, where she realizes she has to execute. Here I am just getting my food. I'm just getting drinks. God just keep telling me things. That's the reason why when I start talking to him, and I'm a knucklehead. God knows that. God knows, man. Van is ridiculous. He's trying. He'll take up for me. Other people might not, but he'll take up for me. He'll let y'all know Van is all right. He good. In his heart, in his spirit, he is good. He still cuss. He still drink occasionally. He still smoke weed. But you know what? He's good. And he's getting better. And we're growing closer in our relationship to the point where whenever there's a difficult time that I'm facing, he sends his messages to me through many people, through many ways. He sends his messages through me through many ways. And once I realize that all I got to do is pay attention, I want y'all to understand one thing. Y'all might not look at numbers as anything relevant, all right? But I've been seeing, my favorite numbers have always been 4 and 7. Always been 4 and 7. Have a lot to do with my cousin, little man, who's passed away, RIP, the little man, and God. And I've been seeing that number a lot lately. So when I'm talking about this whole execution thing, and I'm listening to my book, Unscripted, and it's on chapter 47 at minute 417, and it starts talking exactly about me at that minute. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, just a little bit of it, because I really want y'all to hear this right here. I'm gonna show y'all where it's starting and everything. Okay. All right. So as you can see, chapter 47, 417. And here's what it says.
The idea entrepreneur. Proficiency, belief, meaning, sense, discipline. Deficiency, execution. Outcome. Entrepreneurs lacking execution are idea guys. These are the cooks who try competing with the chefs. It's someone who has great ideas but rarely does anything about them. Instead, someone else makes the fortune executing the same ideas. For the idea guy, great ideas come and go daily, but the willingness to act, assess, and adjust does not.
Might be some of y'all. And the reason why we're talking and the reason why we're linked up is because we are connected. More than just the fact that we are children of God. It's something else. Don't know exactly what it is. I honestly don't care to know exactly what it is. I don't care to know what it is. I just trust God that he don't make any mistakes, and that we are supposed to be in this place right now together. Like, this is happening. It's something good is going to happen. It's going to come from it time and time again. But that's my testimony. Hopefully it wasn't all over the place, but I wanted to share that with y'all because y'all my people. All right? Love y'all, man.